Donald Trump didn't just give a rally, though. He also stopped at Tony and I'm going to get killed.
Nick and Tony's?
Philadelphia. Thank you, Charlie. Nick and Tony's, famous Nick and Tony's cheesesteak restaurant where he got a cheesesteak. He also left a $500 tip, and he wrote on the receipt, "Vote
so
Trump,
Trumpian, right?
No tax on tips."
That's what he's telling everyone to do
as they're chanting,
well,
Trump, Trump, Trump.
He's telling everyone to do that. Write it on the receipt.
Yeah. No tax on tips.
I mean, a total showman, and then of course walks around showing the receipt to everybody that this is what I did. You know, he talks about how he's been prosecuted more than Alphonse Capone. He's got the Al Capone sort of. He's got that, that demeanor. He's got that thing down.
Well, that's a generational reference, too. Let's be honest.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, like, Al Capone, yes, but I mean, if you're a certain age, that has a lot more.
Everybody loves the mafia.
Here's a more contemporary reference.
Sure.
And speaking of the showmanship, did you see what he said last night about Dana White?
Oh, that was the best! Oh my gosh! Do we have that clip?
He's proposed to Dana White that they create a migrant UFC league, and then you can set the migrant champion against the regular UFC champion. He said, I don't know. I think the migrant might win. And my favorite part of it. And my favorite part of it is at the end, he goes, it's not the worst idea I've ever had. Not the worst idea I've ever had.
Can I tell you, Will, I was reading that when I was in the makeup chair, and I just started laughing out loud, and our makeup artists and hair people were like, what's going on? And I'm like, oh my God, he just said, it's not the worst idea I've ever had.
What's great about that, honestly, is it's funny. And here's the thing. I think this has been a fundamental divide between the left and the right. The fundamental divide is, do you take Donald Trump seriously, or do you take him literally? The left takes him literally, but not seriously.
Yes.
And the right takes him seriously, but not literally.
Yeah.
I would not be shocked if CNN or MSNBC were running with the headline of Donald Trump proposes a migrant
fight between illegals and citizens.
Yeah, countdown right now. It's going to happen. No, the things that he doesn't get credit for, obviously, we recognize how funny he is. The left does not. But he's a great speaker. He gives great speeches. He's also incredibly, he's self-aware and modest. And so it's not the worst idea I've had. It's all of that.
But you know what? Really quick, and I'll wrap this up, because I did love that moment a lot. I'm so glad you brought that up, Will. But tucked in it is something really important, which is these guys are violent.
Oh, yeah.
They could win in that cage fight. I'm not sure who would win. Maybe you need Donald Trump to make sure those guys are out of the country. So that's also tucked into that message. It's brilliant.